Well, yes, Dr. Pearse joins us now, a member of the PDP. Thank you for coming on today. So we've seen a lot of response, joy, happiness. Lots of people they're happy to see the president back, and they say, hey, why not? But having listened to his speech, the shortest of the president's broadcast so far, what do you think of it?
Well, we're happy that the president is looking better. Seems to be healthier than the last time he was around. Let's hope he's actually here to work now and not just show his face and then disappear again. I think that the speech is informative, but I'm disappointed that he did not even apologize to Nigerians for being away from the job for so long.
Apologize for being ill?
No, for being away. I mean, the point is that the ship of state had no captain for over 100 days.
Even though the powers of the president were transmitted to the acting president?
There's nothing like the president himself. You know.
No, but it's a structure, it's a governance structure, and the Constitution supports that any time the president will be away for cases like this. He will transmit his powers to the acting president.
The Constitution also says that if the president is away for a certain number of days, that's what actually I know that for sure in the 2014 confab recommendation, and I know it must be in the Constitution, you cannot be away indefinitely. If you are away for 90 days is what's in the confab, there will be an election. Because the president
I'm not sure that's the
was
case.
Voted
with the 1999 Constitution.
Well,
there's no period, there's no amount of time stipulated that the president
that's why we are talking about changing things so that we'll have a better polity. Because you can't just be away indefinitely. There's nobody that can actually represent the president. Acting is one thing. You notice all the problems that Oshiba has been having, all sorts of challenges here, challenges there. He's not my president. You don't have the order.
No, we did not get that report because everybody accepted, I mean, constitutionally it is right that Oshibajo was the acting president. So where is your argument coming from?
The argument is that the president was away. So you mean that we don't need the president? So he doesn't even have to come back? That's what you're saying?
No, I'm not saying that. It's you that is saying. It's you saying this, not me completely.
No. What I'm saying,
let me just get it clear and exonerate that. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm telling you is that there is a constitution that allows the president to transmit his powers to his deputy, and that was constitutionally followed.
Sure.
Where's your argument?
What we're saying is that in spite of that, why is everybody clamoring for the president to come back? Because without the president, there are certain things that cannot be achieved. He is the captain of the ship. The assistant can only assist for a while. That is why Constitution says you cannot be away indefinitely. But anyway, he's back now. So let's talk about the speech. There's nothing in the speech. No commitment to anything. He knows that everybody's talking about restructuring. And he says it is the duty of the National Assembly. That is true. But that's passing the buck. Where does the president stand on restructuring? And when we mean restructuring, we're talking about improving the situation in the country. So that, for instance, we will not be dependent on one product, which is oil from one state. We will have access, every state will have access to the mineral resources in its state. It will be taken out of the exclusive list. It will be available for them to use to develop the economy. That is a true federal character. Also, we will not have the kind of disparity we have now, where Jigawa State, the last 2006 census was something like 4.9. In that same census, Lagos was 9.2. And Jigawa State has 27 local government areas, and Lagos has 20. Kano has 44 local government areas. Lagos State, with the same population, basically, has 20. These are the kinds of things that the restructuring is talking about. The president is not committed to that. He keeps saying Nigeria must remain one. Yes, we want Nigeria to remain as a nation. So
what are the hardline actions you would like to see the president say concerning restructuring?
We need him to commit that he is interested and he understands it. The announcement he made earlier on restructuring was he did not want to see the 2014 confab. He did not even want to read it. He didn't want to be briefed on it. We want him to change his mind and make it public to the Nigerian public that he understands that this is a pressing need. And without it, you cannot force unity.
Is this
you
not taking
cannot
us,
force
is this
people
not taking
to
us
love
back?
one another.
Isn't this taking us back again to areas that were long past under the acting president?
Such as where? We have not touched it. That's why I said the president must commit himself. If the acting president says, yes, I believe in restructuring and the party is meeting, good.
All right.
Where does the president stand on the issue?
We'll take it a little further. We'll take that a little further when we return in just a moment. Don't go away.